Hello everyone and welcome to take 2 of this video. Take 1 of this video, I bought 1 check in Water Pelico. Today we'll be playing Pokemon Platinum and Civilization 5. My hope is in Platinum to get something useful enough to continue the game. The reason this is a second recording is because I had some technical issues with Pokemon Platinum not receiving checks, and I don't actually know how they started, but I fixed them. The most important thing to note now is we have a bag. It's pretty helpful. It's actually quite helpful. I have a lot of random pieces of crap for like random legendaries that I will not get because this doesn't have legendary randomization. Actually no, that's in the other game. But I have an XP share. That's pretty cool. I don't actually know like what all the items I have. Like I have a lot of items. I have not looked through this list. It's a lot of items. Yeah, I know I have Magnerizer. It doesn't do anything. It's only used for evolution. The Protector, also only used for evolution. Like this. Back in the old day, the evolution items used to have secondary effects. I don't see why Magnerizer couldn't increase the power of fire type moves by 1.2x. But it doesn't. Then you've got here, potions, okay. Sorry, I didn't have a bag before, now I have a bag. I did not get the Master Ball, so that's a cringe move on my end. I should have gotten the Master Ball. I'll probably buy some more Pokeballs as well. Earthquake, it's pretty good. Now, I think if we go down here to the bottom, I get the HMs. I got a lot of them. I'm going to use this one on my Piplup. I'm actually kind of surprised that Jigsaw doesn't learn stuff. Alright. I'm literally just playing. Like, the randomization. Wait, you don't learn strength yet? Only when you evolve? That's crazy. But surely you learn cut. Okay, you do still learn cut. You'll have me worried. Obviously, it would be better to have strength as well. Do you still learn Rock Smash? You do still learn Rock Smash. HM-wise, I have all of the HMs except Climb and Fly. Fly being the most useful one. Badge-wise, let me just see. I've got all but 3 of the badges, and I want to see which of them... I think one of them's for Waterfall, that I don't have. What is it? Gen? Oh, no. What? Oh, no, I've got that. Sorry, it's just different to what it looks like. Yeah, so I've got the Fog badge. Which of these badges is the Fog badge? I'm looking at Gen 5. No, I'm looking at Gen 4, but Huckle till Silver. Okay. I have the Relic badge. Fen badge. Fen badge? I have... Do I have the Fen badge? I should do this. Oh, okay, so let's just quickly check. I have 0 berries. That's crazy. I have no mail. I thought I had mail. Key items, I have several unknown files. Palpad. It's pretty cool. A bike. I'm going to register this. Puffin case, old charm. Versus recorder, Lunar Wing. What? Is that to catch Darkrai? Is that a thing? That's a thing. That's pretty cool. I like Darkrai. And then I can go here, and we can see all the badges that I've achieved. I think I have to click this button. So I've got... It doesn't... Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So tell me what the badges are called. No, it just tells me that I have 5 badges. Okay, so I don't have... Badges I don't have a Cobble badge, the Relic badge, and the Beacon badge. The Beacon badge is needed for Waterfall, so I can't use that. The Cobble badge is needed for Fly. I don't have the Fly HM anyways. And then, sorry, I already forgot what the other badge was. The Relic badge. The Relic badge is used for Defog. I forgot the Defog was HM. Gen 5 is a game. I can tell you that much with confidence. Okay, so check-wise here. I would love to surf on it. No, sorry. There's going to be a hidden item, possibly here. Possibly here. There's a hidden item on this island. That's all I know. There we go. I found an archipelago item, which said maths to Civ 6. Awesome. I am specifically trying to send stuff to Civ 6. So that's cool. Okay, so let's go down. We'll continue down this way. Possibly light out. You know. Like, I don't actually know what Route 220 looks like. Do I have blind trainers on? If I don't, I will absolutely white out. Okay, so... Item on shallow water, item on first island. Yes. Sorry, something... I try to try and remember the stuff that I talked about that... Wingull! I do love me some help. Alright. My two options are run and throw an Ultra Ball. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball. Fingers crossed. Did I not nickname the Piplup? Alright, it's over. Yeah, I think that is likely to pick up. Maybe it doesn't. I live on a very small amount, but... Okay, no, it didn't pick up. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna pick up. No, poor Piplup. Yes, maybe this is like, you know, not a very long-sighted goal. But I did send a bonus joker slot to Belatra. Yes, so my hope is to try and goal Civ 5 today. Because there's a couple things locked behind it that I'd be happy to not have to worry about. I would appreciate it if I had, like, higher catch rates. Apparently in Crystal, I can set guaranteed catch, so I will probably do that. Alright, I will white out. Man, getting peer pressured. Alright, hopefully I don't lose a large amount of money. I think I have very much. No, $576! That's a lot. Also, I think I missed a hidden item. Whatever, it's fine. I didn't even know these Pokemon were in this. Something. Losing my English language. Alright, so I can go back to Twin Leaf Town. Which I think is east somewhere. Oh, not this one. That's not true. I literally have gym badges. But okay. Like, yeah, fine. But sure. Is it this way? So, I'm on... Where am I? I'm on Route 202, because I was in Jubilife. And now I'm going back to Sandgem Town. Because I fainted so hard, it took me to Jubilife. Okay, well that'll explain why I was not able to navigate the map properly. It's apparently something from Oak in Logic as well. I don't know what it is. Okay. What am I doing? Sorry, let me... move this up. Yay! Alright. Verity Lakefront. Where the hell is my house? Down somewhere? A hidden item in Flower Patch. Hi, Cyrus. Where is the hidden item in Flower Patch? Is it just accessible from a different area? Is that what the case is? Because it doesn't look like I can surf here. And that's not a Flower Patch. Alright, let's instead go here. Oh, actually, that looks like a Flower Patch. I was hoping not to get dinged for this. Bijoff! Alright, luckily I did teach surf to my Piplup, so... yeah, pretty good. Oh, I should give Bidoof... I just want it to evolve the barrel so it can use more TMs. HMs, rather. Alright, I should go to my bag and to the items thing, which I definitely could have gone the other way around. That would have been quicker. Oh my gosh, not starting from the top of the list? It's crazy. Alright, give. And do I have a water boosting? No, I don't appear to have. No, I thought I had Mystic Water for sure. Or is that in Pokemon White? It might be Pokemon White. This would boost the power of water type moves, but not on my Pokemon. I can run Life Orb, but I'm not going to. I don't know, I do have Mystic Water. Alright, there we go. Because the problem is that I wasn't doing enough damage, you know? And if I go into my daily beloved Pokemon, I can summary to its moves and switch that with Surf. Okay, so we think that the hidden item in power in Flower Patch, and by we I do just mean me, is here. Okay, cool. Yes, the Jigsaw puzzle! The only other game that we would play today if we got items for. Okay, and then here, what's the item called? Hidden item in pond. Alright, there we go. It was Easter eggs. Great job, guys. It would be nice to have Fly. Now, I shouldn't complain because I have everything except Fly. But it would be nice to have Fly. Alright. This, I don't think is a worthwhile fight. So I didn't get any rare candies, did I? It's probably like a sanity thing. No, that's not. No jumping ledges with the bike. Alright, Sandgem Town. Route 202. Dear Lord, it's a Pokémon. It's another bit of. Okay. Yes, I may continue through the game in a more normal, progressive sort of manner. Let's go to the Pal Park. It's crazy. Instead of trying to sequence break. Even though sequence breaking in games where the mons are actually randomized can be like, instead like it sort of randomizes to being in a different sequence where, you know, maybe Erica's the third gym leader that you are supposed to face. Yeah, actually, I don't know, maybe Erica's the third gym leader. I don't think she is though. But you know, like it changes all sort of the order of the game. I think that's cool. And like they can adjust the levels of the Pokemon that trainers have to adjust with the fact that the game's order is randomized differently. Or like even the wild encounters and stuff can change in that manner. They just said encounter Pokemon, right? So I don't actually need to catch this Shanks. Because look, I don't know that I want this to be, you know, a Floatzel Luxray game, you know? I feel like there's enough Floatzel Luxray games. Go Jigsaw. I wonder where the name rater is. Okay, so now I'm back in Jubilife. There are hidden item wise, hidden item next to entrance. Here? That looks like a hidden item spot. No, because that's still in the route. No, that's in Jubilife. That really not. Okay, there it is. Faith Lodge to Civ 6. I mean, that's fine. I'll take random junk checks for Civ 6. So there is no gym leader to fight. I click at the town map from Rival. I can go on the road to Wickham Pier and fight Byron. That sounds like a fight I will lose. Where the hell is Rock? Rock is east. Rock is perhaps north and east. Wherever the way you get out of the city is. No! I have. Okay, so I can't get out that way. That means I have to leave somewhere that uses an HM. Hey, we found somewhere to surf. That's probably the sequence break that I need. Nope, that's just an item. It's not a particularly useful one either, but you know. Okay, so if I go north, go to Floroma Town, and then to Eterna City, and I can fight Gardenia. So I'm basically bypassing Brock. Alright, this is a mon that I'm happy to take. Thank you for growling me. That can help me regulate the amount of damage that I'm doing right now. I just like Pokemon that have cool megas, you know? Sue me. I don't even particularly like the Mega Pokemon, I just like the original Pokemon. Alright, I will use a Pokeball this time. It's a Pokeball, yeah. It's true. Alright, there we go. Alright, what other games am I playing in this loop? Civ 5. It doesn't, the word Nebuchadnezzar wouldn't fit. So it could be Bowlon if I was doing Civ 5. I've already got Jigsaw picked. Jigsaw also actually makes sense for Bidoof because, you know, it's a piece of the puzzle. I should just try only do Gen 4 mons, but I need Pokemon of various types. So Jigsaw, was it Charles? You could be Charles. Where's the letters there? Good old Charles. A friend of mine is currently addicted to Mugenics, which is kind of crazy, because I know that that's a video game. Alright, so I think I have to go up through the Ravage Path. Or something. I don't know. Something probably. It looks like there's blind trainers on, because surely I would have been challenged by a trainer at some point. I would love to use Rock Smash here. Psyduck? What? Okay, sure. At least it's some XP. Why are these Pokemon all faster than Piplup? I'm not using one of the power items again. I didn't even get them in this game. Alright, Spin Pound. Like this is a Super Mario Odyssey randomizer. Alright, there we go. I'm very excited for the release of the Super Mario Odyssey randomizers, but having a lot of fun watching it. May have already released by the time this video comes out. Probably not, though. I don't think that they're coming out quite that fast. I don't even know what level that guy levels. I'm reasonably confident it's a level evolution. Alright, so we're in the Jagged Path. Oh, that's the Wind Wax. Jagged Path has item at Water's End, and item behind Long Boulder Trail. It makes it sound like I can use Strength, which I can't. I'm a bit worried that it's going to be like high level encounters in the water, like the surf encounters. Just because you probably don't get surf before you fight Rock, you know? Oh, but I have no idea. Sigh. Really a perfectly named Pokemon for this interaction. Alright, now I'm faster at least. Not the scratch. Not the critical hit with a high critical hit ratio move. Can't believe it got ratioed. That's crazy. We can still use Mastodon. Alright. I'm feeling like this path was a bait. No, it wasn't. Yes! Giving to your hate. Your hatred how does he say it? I think he says given to you a hatred. Alright, there we go. It was a blue stud. Well, you know, I'm working towards that, what is it? Like, 100,000? Or it might even be a mil? Check. And here, that's 1,000. All I need is to send, you know, 1,000 of those. Alright, please don't be obnoxiously high level. I would say obnoxiously high level. Like that's an achievable level. I don't think I died of this. Alright, hoping that this does enough just from the base power and the Mystic Water boost. Alright, there we go. I think that's catchable with the Great Ball, but I'm going to play an Ultra Ball just in case. Alright, I lied about having Gen 4 only Pokemon. We're using Crobius. Hell yeah. Actually, I don't know if this patches the trait evolutions to evolve, like, just so that Magmarizer is an evolution item instead of a trait evolution item. Love Crobius, man. My Jode? Yes. Alright, so we got Giles. Alright. Actually, how far into Nebuchadnezzar's name can we get? Nebu... Alright, so we do Nebuchadnezzar. There we go. Your job is to learn fly. Alright, there we go. It was Pokeball. What an incredible, incredibly useful area I went to. I might need to just have a high enough level Pokemon to get through south? West? Like, I might need to just go do Byron. Like, that might be the gym leader that's in Logic. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to my own, which I don't appreciate being weakened and also many levels lower. Maybe I should just click run. Alright, let's click run. I did not succeed. Maybe I live that? Astonish is not a very good move. It was a critical hit. Probably didn't live anyways, but I certainly didn't live after that. Oh no, and I just lost the Pokemon who is, I need happiness for. Alright, I need to get... No, I got another surf encounter! I was just like, I need to get out of the water. That's a full-ass Golduck. Surely they don't expect me to beat Golduck. Alright, use Disable. Use Disable. I have mentioned this before, but I really, really hate the fact that this button fails and, like, doesn't have, like, a guaranteed, oh, you clicked it 6 times? You're fine now. You know, I really feel like it needs a threshold at which you're just fine. Okay. Alright, the good news is this Pokemon will be a much more reasonable level. At level 5. Yeah, it sucks to have Pokemon faint when you need it to, not faint, I guess is more or less what I'm trying to say. When you need to have high happiness to evolve. I may switch to leading with my goat. Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, I think my plan today, probably at least 2 gyms, maybe 3 gyms. And then move into Civ 5 and then see if I can goal it. Obviously, we'll stop by a Jigsaw puzzle in the middle. Okay, so... apparently a bunch of items in Route 204. Item behind Southwest Pond. Item on left. Item above cave entrance. Woman behind cut tree. Oh, I should also believe. I should actually double check this. I believe I have reusable TMs on in this game. I hope I do. I love reusable TMs. I hate using them up. Let's go and wait for this to load a million years. Okay. Okay. HM. I do not see reusable TMs as an option, which suggests to me that my TMs are not reusable. I'll definitely have to think about who takes advantage of my earthquake TM then. I would love to surf on the blue water. I don't like to have to like get on land specifically to pick this up, but you know, fair enough. More puzzle pieces! Yes! Man, imagine if it could work like Elemental Pelago, where the puzzle pieces you receive are like adapted based on the, again, like I don't even know how that would function. But it would be very cool. I just wing attack. That's a nice stab move. It's not as good as Aerial Ace, but they have Confusion. That's super effective. Alright, we can click run. And we're gonna go back to the Jubilife Pokemon Center. I hate Barry. I dislike Irvain more. Sorry. Why is it that in Crystal you don't have to click this yes button? If they just do it, right? Actually, they may have been patched. That may have been a result of the Archipelago mod. But if it is the case, that's a very nice quality of life feature. Alright, so I gotta go north of the Florama. I'm actually not entirely sure how / what exactly I'm supposed to do. Should also I keep trying to use the 2DS, sorry, the Game Boy era button inputs. The only one's cross poison. Is cross poison a TM? I'm not confident it is. Fly would also be fine. It does not look like I have useful TM. Well, I may have a useful TM though. Wouldn't mind teaching high speed to Piplup. I'm just gonna, sorry, switch the items here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Item take. Item take. Item give. When does Golbat evolve? I feel like it's gotta be in the 20s, surely. Sorry, when does it evolve to Golbat? It evolves at 22. Yeah, I need to get the high friendship up. But once I get the high friendship up, I think we're in a pretty good spot, you know? Alright. My setup now shows me all the information that I need right now. It's probably not a great sign that I have to adjust it for that purpose, but, you know. How do I don't understand. Alright, I need to look at the Ravage path. I'm having to look up so much stuff in this game. Oh, there's another exit in Ravage path. Okay. Well, that probably would have been helpful to click. Sorry, you guys just heard that. That was me clicking in Civ. I also realized that because Civ, if I do the background music, I might just leave the part on music on the whole time. Okay, yeah, that's a significant degree of progress forward. Okay, what am I doing from here? We're going up into Florama Town, right? What is it? There's no hidden item here. There's just an item. Cool. Top item on left. What? Okay. You know, not where I would have expected there to be a cut. But maybe I shouldn't have expected things. This is where I would have expected a cut. Alright. It's a woman. Oh, I said red brick, that's fine. And I said Anakin Walker Jedi. Anakin Skywalker, rather. That's that video game. There we go. This is probably top item on left. I, every time, regret having survivors here, you know? Alright, I've now finished that area. Now, we have 3 checks in Florama. Is this the flower shop? This is a berry. Oh, I don't have berry sanity on. Definitely meant to. Cool. It's meant to be northwest house. Is that this house down here? So that doesn't really feel that northwest. That actually just feels like west. That said, I was checking northeast. Okay. Okay. Child, will you give me the item? Yes, I do think it's cute how Pokemon pluck berries. Let's pluck. I mean, it isn't pluck, but you know. These the choice specs for Pokemon White. That is pretty good item. Then I gotta go into Flower Shop. So it's Daily Berry from Flower Shop, and Flower Shop sprayed up from Left Lady. That's a Left Lady. Which is a bonus Joker slot, which I don't really need bonus Joker slots. But I'll take it. And the Daily Berry was a death card trap, also for Blotro. Fair enough. Alright, so Florama Town is finite. Then there's Florama Meadow. And Fuego Ironworks. Is this Florama Meadow? No, that's clearly Florama Meadow. Okay. I don't know how to get there, but I presume it's by beating someone up. Alright, Route 205 is this one. There are several items to find. Those are the Valley Windworks. Is this the Valley Windworks? Yeah, no, thank you. I'm alright. I mean, okay. So that random woman be here. And I know above Aroma Lady. Item next to Battle Girl. Right south of house, item before first striker. Item on the bridge. Alright, we can sack. It's also very good that I don't have like only Piplup right now, because Piplup would be struggling into Jaws right now. Though I suppose they do have PTs into the level parity at least. Is this the battle girl? No, it says it's a hidden item. It's above Aroma Lady. The item next to Battle Girl. I don't know if that's an Aroma Lady. I'm level with you. No clue. Alright, so that's presumably item under bridge. Cool. I like XP. I really would like cross poison. 5 mini kits to Star Wars. I did not know they came in bundles. Okay, that will speed up the game significantly. Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, 200 seems really hard. No, yeah, is it? Or no, I think it's getting to 125, 135 or something in that game. It's 200 in Lego Batman, but I have like nearly 70 in Lego Batman with no games gold. Alright, so there's the other items are items health of house. Hidden item above Aroma Lady. I hope this is not. I hope this is another Pokemon just in the level 20s. Okay, that's fine. It's not a great matchup, but I think it's a winnable one. It might be one that I start with Supersonic in. Because that should increase my odds of winning. Think about how, like, the computer already often clicks moves that don't ever, like, progress its game state. Then clicking Confusion increases the chance that your opponent won't click something which is useful to progressing its game state. Like, if it decided to click Water Sport here, that would, for example, would not be useful to progressing its game state because I'm not clicking any electric type moves. And then it has, like, the opportunity of them also not doing it because they hit themselves in Confusion. Or they click Mud Bomb, for example, which can't affect my Zubat. Then Confusion lasts way too long. Oh. I was gonna say I should probably catch. No, I've got the impending Empoleon. Oh, it helps at least. I was like, that's not a lot of. No, you are not going to learn the move Water Sport. Evil moves. Give up on Water Sport. Such a hyper niche move. I don't even know how much it turns off electric type moves. But like you'd have to like actually turn off electric type moves to be like a genuinely good move. But I suspect it probably only does like a half damage or something. You know, like that's not going to, again, not going to meaningfully advance your game state. Constrict is not good for me. Oh no, Constrict isn't wrap. Never mind. Constrict is probably fine. Toxic Spikes. I'm bringing Toxic Spikes to a wild Pokemon battle? That's crazy. Sadly, I don't have move randomization on. I think if I did, I could just click, I could probably have taught it this pluck. Unfortunately, yeah, the main issue, in my view, one of the main issues that the Zubat line has is the lack of, certainly a good poison move, but to some extent lack of a good, like the only good flying moves they have Hurricane and Brave Bird, which are, Brave Bird's really good, but I don't know if it gets it this gen, and why are you level 30? What? Why was that level 30? I haven't done anything. Okay, well, I'm back in the spot I started. Where the hell is Aroma Girl? Aroma Lady. Let me see if I can figure that out by asking the internet. Up to a 4, up to Floroma, up to, where am I? Route 205. Roma Lady Elizabeth. There's a hidden item. Sorry, let me pull back up the thing that was telling me what I need. Oh, I'm in the Eternal Forest now. I'm not gonna... Am I in Eternal Forest? I may not be in Eternal Forest. Oh. Save me, suckers. I definitely have like a million potions that I could be using right now. I didn't get confused. That's gonna be the first time. I suppose it's the first time for everything. Mudslap. Not the minus accuracy. Mudsport. Now that's a move I'm happy they click it. Yeah, I don't know what level Gardenia is at, but I feel like if I can get to 22 and evolve, I feel like if I can evolve... No, not the pound miss. Into Golbat, I feel like that's a win. Not that I know any of the Pokemon Gardenia has, it's just that, like, it's not really great grass types in general, and not, like, if I think about, like, the good Gen 4 grass types, it's like the starter, you know. It's Tangrowth. I highly doubt that she has Tangrowth. I also think, in terms of Civ 5, I'm probably going to start from an autosave so that I don't do the super thing where I lose a paratrooper to taking over Rome. Because that tilted me a lot. The autosaves are only every 10, so I do have to redo a decent bit of the work that I did before. You know, that's a consequence of my decisions, right? For context, the reason I wasn't clicking water moves is because it has Storm Drain. Now that I think of it, I think this might be one of the gens where Storm Drain is, like, a less good move. Okay, so I think this here. The hidden item has to be here. No, not here, sorry. Why did I do this? It has to be, like, here. I'm pretty sure this lady is the Aroma Lady. Can I check this? On the small, isolated cliff top area west of the central field of grass. Oh, it's up here. No, I swear I was saying I was in the middle. Okay. Blind trainers at least is very nice, because otherwise I'd have to be fighting trainers and that would be like mildly annoying. Don't I know that being mildly annoying is like the worst thing you could be? I don't think there's a check in here, so let's just say hi. Oh yes. Thank you. I would love to rest a while. Alright, there we go. My Pokemon are completely refreshed. Or at least they look completely refreshed. Maybe that's just an image. Alright. No idea where I'm going, but I think this is vaguely in the way to Gardenia. That's berries. I mean, berries are useful, but I don't want them right now because they're not what I'm focused on. Bonus holographic attack, not useful. Alright, now I'm at the other side of Route 205. There's hidden item in top right and item south of pond. Hidden item in top right, huh? Northeast corner of the route in a gap of field next to the honey tree. Is there a honey tree? I have no idea what level these are going to be. 12? Okay. Yeah, I'm not concerned about being underleveled into Gardenia. Wouldn't have minded Fly. Fly, you know, longer animation time and all that, but stronger move than wing attack. I believe... Maybe Golbat doesn't line it. I believe at least, sorry, maybe Zubat doesn't line it. I believe at least Golbat does. This game wants me to suffer. I mean, why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my arms, my legs, the people I've lost. I can feel the phantom pain. Alright, thankfully defense call instead of slowly chipping me down, because I'm happiest when I am not having to spend consumables. I hope my cuts tree stayed permanently cut. Maybe they never did. Maybe they, like, maybe that just isn't a thing. Alright, so I think it's here. No, it's up here? Alright, there we go. We sent another thing to Civ 5. Civ 7? I wonder if someone cares enough about Civ 7 to work on a Civ 7 AP. I personally do not have the strongest feelings for Civ 7. I do appreciate that it sounds vaguely like 6-7, though. I think that's maybe the best thing it has going for it. So few points. I think that, yeah. That's right. There's still item south of pond. I mean, it's going to be down here, right? Small arrowhead bundle. Well, I think I can buy side cards which are checks with arrowheads. Otherwise, I think I'm kind of out of arrowhead-related checks. Alright. I don't know if there's anything I need to do to beat Gardenia. Do I have to defeat Team Galactic to get Gardenia? The logic on Platinum, because I did it on a slightly older AP world, because this run's been going on for a little bit. It doesn't know... Like, it just says everything is logic, even if it's stuff that's locked behind events I haven't done. I think I have to go south from here to get to Oreburg. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh, wow. I didn't. Oh, look, it's Cyrus. What do you mean, what the? This is just a guy standing there. Well, you said pardon me, that's quite polite. Let me leave. I mean, it depends on what sort of things your opponent is doing. But, you know. Oh, I clicked the wrong button again. Cynthia, what are you doing here? It is. Thank you, Cynthia. Very polite. Yes. Right, there we go. Okay. See you later. Trust me, I am Very experienced with cut. Okay. Why did you untake the disguise? Okay. Okay. Whatever, man. I do want to go to Zubat. Sorry. And switch these. Okay. Doesn't really feel like a trap. It's got a check, you know? Checks are the lifeblood of this game. Why did Rowan have to tell me there was a time and place for everything, but not now? What if I wanted it to be now? Hey, Omen Globe and Crystal Ball. I mean, Crystal Ball's relevance is much lower with all the bonus consumable slots you get, but like I still had like a Vagabond run in a different async, where like I had Brainstorm Vagabond. You know, you do be producing taros. Okay, never mind. Alright, so if I go up the other one, it's not the permanent progress, but it likely has a check. Yeah, there's a check. $5,000 money in Stardew. That sounds cool. 5,000 sounds like a lot more than it feels like when you play Stardew. Okay. Yeah, they don't seem like the brightest bunch. It's true. Ooh, I like stuff. I don't know if that's useful. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, they got a lot of these dead-end items, and the dead-end items generally seem to have been pretty, you know, pretty good. Pokemon history, you know, maybe less so. I would have thought a cutscene would trigger. Do I have to talk myself? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, I hope that your level is not far beyond my Zubat. Ideally, you'd be in, like, the high teens. Okay, well, this is an unfortunately even fight. So I think this is a supersonic sort of matchup. Alright, there we go. Like the JJ Fad album that I will be listening to at some point this year. Do we think about, like, the fact that my opponent may also be going for supersonic, right? Then I'm in a better position if I hit their supersonic first, because supersonic has a low accuracy. And they have to, like, risk that low accuracy. Okay. Ow. If they have quick attack, that would be very bad. Also, if it was real to suddenly have been a speed tie this whole time, that would also be bad. Luckily, neither of those things are true. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna use a potion. Oh, it's a skunk. You know, it said the word Skuntank, and in my head, I still thought it was gonna be a Stunky. Wait, I only have full restores? That's so funny. I should have bought a potion at a shop. Hey, I definitely should go to a shop, by the way. I have so much stuff I can sell. I think that's going to do a lot of damage. It did do a lot of damage. I think I need to get Supersonic off, and I need the Supersonic procs to trigger. Oh, yeah, that's bad. I think I have lost. But hey, on the plus side, I get to manually have all my Pokemon faint. Because the game hates me. Like, this thing, and I've complained about this in many other Pokemon games. Being in a fight that you can't win, and then having to wait moment after moment after moment after every single Pokemon goes out. You don't even have Intimidate because it's a hidden ability, and hidden abilities don't exist yet. It's true. No. I was trying to spam through that menu. Why is it not? Okay. Like, the fact that you can't just be like, okay, I white out, is annoying. On the plus side, I think setting the recycling machine is fine. I've been doing fishing. I've just been junking the recycling items. She's gonna steal like 500 bucks from a kid. That's crazy. $1,100? Where did I get that money from? I haven't even fought a gym leader or anything. Thank you. Where did I get $1,100 from? I didn't have $1,100. How much money do I have? Just tell me. It's a clock. It does not appear to want to tell me. No, not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Oh my gosh. Alright. We'll go to the Pokemon. But yeah, Zubat, much worse Pokemon than Golbat. And Golbat, Friendship, Platinum. Alright, show Generation 4. Massage. Friendship berries. It's not helping. I don't think I can buy those. Using a vitamin? I can buy those, but they're expensive. Alright, where's the Rim Syndicate? In the Battle Zone. That's the end of the game. Using a battle item. I need to buy regular shop, like, potion-y stuff. I had to sell a bunch of nonsense. Alright, I have $0. They just took all the money I had? That's mean. I have no idea what the red shard is. I had other shards as well. Odd Incense. Is that the one for Chingling? I don't know. Yeah, Pearl. It's really not that much money. I've lost like almost that much money. Oh gosh. I am not feeling great about the rates that I'm getting paid for these. 50 cents. I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh, I mean to, now I want to buy... I mean 10. Wait, I have super potions. Why couldn't I see them? Kind of want to buy 2 of these. Alright, I should grind up by just fighting the people. What do you sell, by the way? Mail. Alright. There's other checks here that I could get. Hidden item behind legendary statue. That sounds funny. It's only a place I would consider hiding something. What? Do I have to get out the back of the gym? Nope. Okay. Yeah, 2 hidden items. Item behind fence as well. That's a route. That's probably the item behind fence. It's giving very big item behind fence sort of vibes. Alright, I figured out how to get behind the fence. Rose incense. Yes, as we get into later Pokemon games, we're going to get a lot of, like, not very useful items. Or hyper niche sort of items, like the legendary specific items in this game and the legendary specific items in that game. At least the Arceus Blades affect all Pokemon. Hidden item above pond. I have not seen a pond. There's pond. Hidden item above pond. No. Sure. Alright, well, if I do get a surf encounter here, that can help me level up Zubat. Not this one. Not this one. This one cannot help me level up Zubat. That's not losing is not very helpful. Okay, so remaining things. Pokemon Center, Friendship Checker app from woman. Oh, I have that app. The actual one. But should give me a check instead. In the Pokemon Center, which is where I was going now anyways. Awesome. Explore a kit from Underground Man. Yep. My favorite Poketch item. The 1 gold for the Watcher. I don't know what that means. I would like my Pokemon to like me. And to all. Both of those things I would like. Like, I don't know how to develop the friendship between... But it's the suit they'll do. Oh. Sorry, you know, so I need to get Underground Man. That sounds like a guy who's like in a house somewhere. Unless he's not in a house. He's in a house. So what are the items I have left? Just Underground. Gift from woman and old woman in condominiums. I'm in the condos right now. We would just call this an apartment building. Alright, there's an old woman. We'll see if it's you or a different woman. Thank you. Mushroom boxes. That's good, but killed my mushroom by accident. Just like mostly due to negligence. Underground Man. Alright, Underground man. Lechner. Yeah, but where is he? In the house next to the Pokemon Center. That's exactly where I thought to check. And I didn't do it. That's the bike shop. The house next to the Pokemon Center. Down here. Down there? Oh, that's the gym. It's just orange and I'm not very smart. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's actually a thing. Okay. First man to have gone underground. Alright, presume it's dig. Ordinarily. Oh, no, Explorer Kit, okay. I don't think I have the actual Explorer Kit. No. Okay, so now the only checks and logic here are beating the gym leader. And to do that, I'm pretty sure I have to beat Team Galactic. Which I'm trying to do. Just not succeeding. I really wish the trees would stay cut after I cut them. Obviously made worse by my incompetence, but even incompetence aside, still annoying. Okay. Yay! XP time. Me, I like experience. I like gaining it. Crobat is very fast, but Zubat and Golbat are just like kind of okay speeds. And I'm really feeling that right now. Good old Pokemon Black and White Sleep. There are a couple of games where Sleep is just an absurdly broken mechanic. I said Pokemon Black and White. This is... Sleep is okay in this game. Pokemon Black and White? Ooh, that's a bad game. For Sleep. So far, it's been a very good game. Okay, please don't max turn Sleep after getting crit. Growl. I think you're still in range. Alright, looks like it was still in range, and I got an extra crit anyways, so I actually have no idea whether it was in range. Just the way I like it. Yeah. No randomization means that, like, I'm playing like balanced Pokemon. Like, what's the point of that, you know? This is how Pokemon is like meant to be played. Why would I do that? Oh no, what do you mean I have to cut this twice? So it's Berry Sanity, not even an option. It looks like Berry Sanity isn't even an option. That's crazy. Yeah. Alright. There's too much stuff that you need to cut in this game. So, if I check you guys out. Alright, we do fight. Cool. I do love how the justification is just that apparently Team Galactic is just so dumb that they need to have signs to indicate what the right set of stairs is. Now, the funniest bit of the implication about that to me is, like, does this mean that they have rooms that are considered useless? Why don't they just do things in those rooms that are the decoy rooms? Like, they could just, like, still conduct business of some form in those rooms. So many Glameows in this town. And they said that they stole these Pokemon, so that just means that there's just a bunch of Sickers. Just training Glameows. As if that's an okay and acceptable thing to do. In whenever this game came out. Many years ago. Like 2007 or something. Oh. Maybe earlier? That might be Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I'm not sure. Yeah, thank you. That's really important for you to collect. Please don't crit this time. Alright, there we go. Wing attack. Yay, please learn a useful move. Or evolve, that'd also be cool. Okay. The reason I didn't go up is because I needed XP. And you guys just, like, kind of sucked, so I figured I'd get it from you. Yeah, I mean, if I had fly... I mean, maybe they don't have wing attack yet. If they don't have wing attack yet, that really sucks for them. But it isn't randomized, so... where am I? Surely I'll be able to defeat this Stunky. Alright, I connected Supersonic. It's a good start. Please see yourself in confusion. Yay! Please see yourself in confusion or do something that isn't useful. Yeah, that's something that isn't useful. I think that drops my evasiveness. I don't think you have a move that isn't 100 accuracy. No, it drops my accuracy! Alright, that's unfortunate. If I do wind up missing a move because of that, that's quite bad. Get yourself in confusion? There we go. Excellently played. I should have bought more like regular potions. I think I'm making references to okay, I'll go here. But first things first, I'll have to remember which section my bag is. Again, not used to the 2 extra items from the DS. Wait, what? Oh no, it's all the way back here. I just went right past it because I'm dumb. Alright, that should hopefully be enough. Okay. They really weren't soft-handed in this one. Like, I feel like they write the grunts. I feel like they actually write the grunts in some of the games, you know? I don't really feel like they were... You know, it feels like it would be dishonest to say they wrote the grunts in this one. Yes, you are shuddering because I have access to wing attack. Maybe a one-shot, but I don't think so. I don't know why. The joys of using a very low base power move. My opponent is experiencing them as well. Alright. Still not enough to evolve. Yeah, no randomization is tough, because I'm using Zubat unironically. Yes. I mean, probably Astonish, but Confuse Ray is just a more accurate Supersonic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 55 to 75. That said, I've been having pretty good coin flips with Supersonic so far. You know, I don't want to hate on Supersonic at all. I think from a utility question, it's really Growl. Heck is fine. Might mean that I'm able to pull something out against Gardenia that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do. I don't think anyone knows. It's like that James Dean movie. Oh yeah. Okay. You're not going to challenge me to a fight, will you? Cool. This person hopefully is a fight at least. Yeah, I classed you earlier and they didn't steal my Pokemon, so I think it's just misinformation. I think people are lying on Team Galactic's name. This is taking me far longer to get to the Gardenia fight than I thought. So I think after I fight Gardenia, after I beat Gardenia, I will say, I will switch to Civilization 5. Okay, click Smokescreen, which is like mildly annoying, but not like annoying enough to sincerely impact the outcome of the game, because I could switch and then hopefully they just like have a Pokemon that I feel like I can beat with like I am gonna switch in Piplup. It's probably not well advised. Really nice to start had Intimidate, you know. I miss the Mystic one I used to have. But that's good. That's a start. That's a very positive start. Like 15 to 16 is pretty good. Is that a critical? No, he just did that. Man, Surf, good move. Free nerf Surf is kind of crazy. Yes. Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah. Sorry, I've got Civ 5 like behind this game on my screen, so I'm like thinking about Civ 5. And also my character is named Nebuchadnezzar, which I don't imagine myself in. Alright, you can't be too far from evolving, right? Ah, not far at all. Not far at all. Alright, Prinplup, very helpful Pokemon. I think significantly more likely to contribute in an impactful way against, just in general, evolving Pokemon is pretty strong. Thank you. Sure. You can have Metal Claw. It's a treat. There you go, little Metal Claw is a treat. Ooh! Pretty on you right now. I think I can use Max Potion and try and get this fight, possibly 2 fights in. I don't really understand why they need to have like detours. Like surely that is just like the places where they are doing different for. Like no, this is just a PC there. I don't even understand what these servers are like. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. I mean, that's not great. clicked X special. That's helpful. Okay. So if they don't click psychic right now, I should get a KO. I meant confusion. Confusion would also be a problem. Only had access to Terrestrial Station. Okay, I think Prinplup should be able to take even an X special boosted move. I just need to not flinch. Yeah, Prinplup is good, man. Prinplup is good Pokemon. Losing Zubat there, not very good. Because that just makes it harder to get to Crobat. Ho 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 ho! Heck yeah. Alright, so I definitely need to go... I think I'm out of guides to fight. Like, I think I'm like straight up just out of dudes. I think I have fought all the dudes. Yeah, I fought all the dudes. So I'll have to figure out somewhere else to grind, because I can't evolve in the middle of the fight against, whoever the planet person is I get already. Yeah, I don't really understand the way that they've organized their office space. Like, they've got like a really well designed and laid out lobby, right? Outside of the 2 sets of stairs. Like the decoy set of stairs for some reason. I guess that's a break room? Or maybe they just have people queuing. I'm not sure what they're queuing for. The TV is the reason that I'm like wondering if it's a break room. Like the TV and the tables. Maybe it's a meeting room and maybe it doubles as a break room when it's not being used for conferences, and maybe the TV is for the conference purposes. But I feel like there are many rooms that could have had desks, and there are many rooms that had storage in them, which didn't seem like it was super workplace health and safety, you know? I have this problem where all of the places I can think of, maybe if I just go to the next route, maybe the Pokemon here in Route 211 are either one, interesting enough for me to want to catch. It's not good. Well, I caught one of these previously. Maybe after I do Civ 5, if I goal it. But I'm like, I think after this round of buckets, I'm gonna do like a more, like I'll pick this specific thing to do. I'm just trying to grind for levels. If I look at this route, actually, what are the checks? That's good. Fine to have. Item under bridge and hidden item in grass. Wing attack is a disappointing move sometimes. Mostly because it's being used, well, especially because it's being used by a Zubat. But, you know, it's also maybe just a bit disappointing in general. Yeah, I can technically get checks up to Snowpoint City. Now, I don't know why. It says they're out of logic. Like, I don't know what it is I can do. Oh, it's probably behind Flash. Flash is a TM, I think, in this game, not an HM. Because I guess they were like, oh, that's too many TMs. Or something. There's a lot of TMs. Already, so I don't know. Sorry, HMs. There's a lot of HMs. Maybe they're like, oh, that's too many HMs. We couldn't possibly have a 9th HM. We only have 8 badges. So Flash is just a TM. I think maybe design-wise, they could have just put Defog into Flash. Obviously, Defog has had impacts in like singles competitive Pokemon, so I'm not necessarily of the opinion that like, you know, Flash is that it should exist instead of Flash. Okay, well, one of those two spots is obviously the check, and the other one's probably like an Explorer Kit thing. If it isn't the check. Come on. I just need the XP. I just need this Golbat. go. I think if I have Golbat, I'm pretty confident in my matchup into... I think Mars is the red one. Alright, there we go. Send Darkness Trap to start with. Alright, come on. Oh, Wayward Cave. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Flash, so I can get to a lot of the Flash stuff out of logic. Is this all post-game stuff? / leave 4? Oh, that's leave 4, so... Yeah, I can technically go all the way up to Volkner. Even though it is depressingly funny that I need to get to Oreburg by going south from Gardenia. And whatever city it is I'm in. Sinnoh. I also was a bad person who didn't go to the Windy, whatever, Valley Windworks. But it says that I can't even do that, so I don't know. I don't know what that would be locked behind. No, not you. Alright, let's go get the check. Let's hope it is not another trap for Stardew. Red brick collected. Now, I think those actually let me buy the red brick effects. Not 100% confident in that, but I think that's what they do. I know that if you send like the actual effect of them, I can turn the extras on in game. Alright, this guy is beatable. Please just give me enough XP. I think I might still need to detect. They just want me to suffer. So a lot of fighting types in this area. Come on. Just want to roll my guy. Not the 4x resist. 2 3 damage. Alright, using Bite to preserve the wing attack power points. Does XP share reduce the amount of XP I'm getting? Because then it might not be worth it. Come on. At least in this particular context, it feels less worth it. Okay, that took better. Oh no, it was with Growl I wasn't getting the 2-shot, that's right. Big Tackle and Rollout do the same damage there, because for the first hit of Rollout, because Tackle is has the same type of attack bonus. Unless Tackle's still 35 this gen? I never remember, they've had so many random move changes that it's hard to remember. Alright, ooh, it's level 15, that's good. Alright, used Foresight. All I want is to get to level 22 so I can evolve into Golbat. That's all I'm asking for. 62? It's level 15. Alright. Maybe the on-screen grinding is longer than I expected. Maybe I can... Oh, no, because I think that the hiker will have rock-type Pokemon, which I don't have knowledge I can beat. Why is it that sometimes this wing attack is doing a million, but I don't think it was a critical hit the previous time? Okay, I may not live to the next one. Did you know that if you click Defense Curl first, your first year of rollout does double damage after? Because I did. Insane. Insane. Like, just completely insane. The tiny Drebens. Hey, it's Chingling! Why is a baby Pokemon in the wild? Is there like a lore thing that I'm missing? That's also going to give me no XP, because it's a baby Pokemon. Bite is stronger, because it's super effective, and normally it's not very strong, because you're using high base power stab moves. But I'm not, so... Okay, yeah, Chingling XP was decent. Far be it for me to profane the sacred Chingling. Come on. Yeah. It's nearly there. 3 damage again? Yeah. I'm actually not confident Astonish picks up for that range, which says a lot about how important it is to have high base power on moves. Alright, please be enough. Minotite needs to be enough. I need you to be enough. Also, I want you not to click detect this first time. If you could not do that. Please be enough. Please. Yatta! Nebuchadnezzar grew to level 22. Yes. Yes. Getting a real Pokemon. We go to the Pokemon Center, and after we go to Pokemon Center, we go back. And we win. You can tell exactly how confident I am by how confident I sounded. Should see if I have a useful item. I'd love leftovers. I don't know if I have them. Sharpeak also would be good. Skyblade. Just the cooler version of Sharpeak, really. No, that's the option. I mean, it's both fine, actually. I have 5 Starpies a second up. Okay, important to note that. Alright, oh, she fell. You should pick that up earlier. Poison Bob would be great if I had a Poison Bob advantaging move. Alright, let's go. Alright, return to city. After I fight. Apparently I'm supposed to defeat Team Galactic in the Valley Windworks first. That makes sense. I didn't do it though. Excuse me. Golbat. Riplo. A Sojourner for my opponent. There we go. Alright, let's fight. Yep. Jupiter. Well, you know what they say about Jupiter. It's where they go to get more stupider. Little bro. Oh my gosh, the little broage is insane. The little broage is downright offensive. Okay, I think the trainer randomly talking to you during a fight thing. It's like full concept. But it just means that the fights take longer. I don't think that that's a thing that is a priority in Pokemon. I think the fights take place already. Alright. Let's start with Confuse Ray. To mitigate the amount of times they have to click the Night Slash. Screech defense drop, not great for me. But they're confused, and we're getting some wing attack chip. I could use Bite to go for Flinch. Get yourself in confusion. Yay. This Skuntank is a pretty good Pokemon. And Golbat's like a fake fully evolved Pokemon. Oh, it's got a Citrus Berry. Orange Berry, hopefully, only? No. Yeah, Citrus Berry. Get yourself in confusion? Yes, thank you. Alright, you can tell they're a villain because they have a, Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, they click Screech again. Never mind, it's fine. This is a dub. This is the Dubskis. Unless they have a Super Potion, in which case it's a... Alright, Night Slash, I'm pretty sure this will pick up, which is unfortunate. But I am at -4 defense, so... that means I'm taking triple damage. Screech actually has diminishing returns. So if they had clicked Night Slash twice, I would have taken quadruple damage, right? Because it would have taken double damage twice. Now, let's go middle floor. I'm pretty sure Prinplup will take this, even with the level disparity. I mean, that's a Prinplup for you right there. Like that is a Prinplup moment, certified Prinplup moment. I could probably have, go for Confuse Ray for one thing, or sack the different Pokemon. So, all right, there we go. Level 19. Bubble Beam is better than Bubble. So glad to be free of Bubble. It's readily becoming one of my least favorite moves, which is really funny because in Gen 6, Bubble maintained a niche because it's a spread move. I wonder how many people know that Bubble is a spread move. I feel like there are probably many people that don't know that. Okay, I don't care. Why would that make me want to keep out of Team Galactic's affairs, you know? Okay. Oh. Is that a check? So what are the out of logic checks in this city? Sorry, what are the not in logic checks? The upgrade from Professor Oak. Yeah, okay. Now that I've done that, I can get the bike from Rad Rickshaw. Of course, I already have a bike. But I won't tell him that. And then that means I will have several bikes. And that means if I ride the 2 bikes at once, I ride twice as fast, right? Alright, so... let's use code again. Use code so many times. Yeah, I feel like the Starly is just not going to get used, and that's just because of the level, right? I have to give it the XP share instead. I'm not too keen on that idea. I'm so glad to have a Golbat, though. That's very helpful. Now, we want quickly go in here and sell all of my doesn't loop around, unfortunately. What was it? I had a bunch of star pieces. Yeah, it's a solid amount of money. Now, what would I like to buy? I mean, many things, I think. I wish Max Repel actually was just a superpower of Repel. Right. Let's get 10 of these. And let's get 10 of these. Does that mean it comes to permeable? It doesn't? Oh no, I thought it also came with a permeable. I can make 9 super potions. I thought they all came with permeables. Why did I think that? If it's wrong, I've likely... It's possible that that happens in a different game. The only time I remember buying a ridiculous amounts of balls is normally when I'm buying up to the inventory max in quick balls. Okay. Oh, could I have done that without fighting Jupiter? Do I have to actually fight the gym leaders? Traders, rather. To move the clock? That's funny. It'll be nice to get some more XP. Oh, Cherubi. Love Cherubi. They have like some really solid Gen 4 mons, but only so many of them, you know? Yeah, I'd be very happy with Cherubi Cherum as my Roserate's another Gen 4 cross type. I think. Badoo, I don't think is this gen. I think Badoo is a previous gen. Wait, but this is not a Gen 4 Pokemon. Yeah, no. Badoo is definitely also this gen. I don't know why I was... Like, I literally got Rose Incense earlier, which I suspect would be for Badoo. What's it? I love the Badoo, especially when it's something and something. I don't remember the Pokemon cipher that well. Yeah, I know. It's obnoxious. What? Okay. You did not need to make it go around that many times. Okay. Yeah, I'd be very happy with a Cherum, I feel. Can I use the stones? I know I can use the stones to make a Gallade. If I get a male Rolls. Be very happy with a Gallade. Don't get me wrong on that at all. I'm trying to think, like, what Pokemon can I get? Because I've got all these evolution stones, which are not reusable in this game. I don't know what exactly it is about the DS games, because I know that you can randomize this in non-archipelago setting, but that doesn't appear to be compatible with the archipelagos at this point, and the DS apparently is a bit of a challenge. 3DS apparently even harder to deal with because of getting it. So unfortunately, I couldn't do like Pokemon Y. I guess Pokemon X. I do Pokemon Y because I do own a copy of Pokemon Y. I've actually never played Pokemon X. I think it would be very fun to do like a Pokemon X run. I mean, if I could do like a 5 Kantos run, I think that would be the funniest. Where you play Gen 1, so you play like Blue, Crystal, Leaf Green, Soul Silver, and Pikachu or Eevee. Let's go. I think that would be a truly magical experience. Yeah, I know, but it takes... Thank you. But it takes 1,000,000 turns. That's the problem. The problem is not, like, you can just stop there. Okay, good, you did. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Goodbye. She did already tell me that. Yeah, I didn't need an extra thing telling me that. Should have gotten the bike guy item. Okay, my last thing I'll do after I beat Gardenia will be get the bike guy item. It's getting late. Roselia, not even Roserade. Roserade, I think, is an item evolution, maybe? Or is it happiness? Is it a level? I don't think. I feel it's unlikely to be level. It's the 2nd of March. Do I have any video coming out today? No, I don't think so. No, I'm supposed to... Normally I would have my main channel's video coming out today. But it's few around. No, I didn't release one. Real world stuff, which hopefully by the time this video comes out has been resolved. Real world stuff is just absolutely heartbreaking. And it just, man, I wasn't in a great headspace. I felt a bit bad, but like my opponent did upload their point of view of the game, and they absolutely played well. That is like the tightest waist ever. Wow, that's crazy. Turtwig. Sorry, she just bust out a starter Pokemon? This game has enough grass types, you didn't need to do that. Hey! Wow, it's caught up very quickly. I think mostly because it's gone. Cherim! 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 I don't think there's a Sunsetter in this game. Like, not a... Right, like, Torkoal doesn't have Sun yet. Ninetales doesn't have Sun yet. So there's only Groudon, and there's no Pokemon randomization to make it so they grow. Yeah, I think those are the only... And then, I mean, Groudon's also not in the game. Suffice it to say. Oh, there we go, level 23. There we go. Roserade's a good Pokemon. Citrus Berry! Alright, so I actually think the Citrus Berry is not worked out in my opponent's favor. Because the Citrus Berry means that they don't use their like Super Potion, which they may not have one because they're only Gym 2. Gym levels pretty high in this game. Maybe the gym levels are just low in randomizers of the other games. But Gym 2 level 22 feels high. Alright. Not really. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Hell yeah. I don't know what that does. Alright, now I can leave. I can make like the tree and leave. Which only leaves one check. Unless this Cynthia discussion is a check, which I feel is unlikely. Huh. It's cool. I have no idea what it is. Cynthia's pretty helpful, you know. I think getting sort of BK'd with Steven is a bit unfortunate. Alright. Thank you. Rare Grow number 3. You know, free Scarecrow is pretty helpful. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center, and then after I go to the Pokemon Center, just because I am concerned that I won't remember to go to the Pokemon Center if I don't. Alright. I have just got Civ loading in the back. So that means the only thing that we have left to do before we go into Civ is Jigsaw. Alright, so let's hit save. And hopefully, next time I get to play this game, I have Fly. Wow, saving a lot of data was not kidding. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's close this off. I actually don't think I set Jigsaw up. Oh no, I did. Okay, cool. I figured out that there's, well, I read the patch notes and you can turn off zoom. So now when I click, it won't randomly zoom in. Alright, that goes there and that goes there. It's neutron tag, that's helpful. Well, this merges here. No, it doesn't. This merges here, though. Does it merge there? No. This merges here. Which merges there. And that merges there. Which merges there. And there's no more possible merges. So that's it. Scraps. Max Revive. And then some of the junk tags. And the Steam Shock tag, which is pretty good. So now we can pull up Civ 5. And play it, I think. Okay, I own room. That's pretty important. I think my focus now is reducing their well, it take 2 turns. Which ones increase the most unhappiness? They're just least unhappiness. Sorry, okay. Let me make a puppet then. So the issue that I noticed was that they just had a bunch of random units everywhere. It's never clear whether these things work properly. And the bunch of random units everywhere seem to then contribute to my got less map knowledge here. So, oh, China's the other one. Yes, there's China, America, and then oh, this is Maya. Can you automate yet? Yay. Okay, and then this has city has a ranged attack. Let's remove the spearman. You can also auto build. Yes, okay. I unlocked the auto build action, I guess. The auto build action is very helpful. They want to give me many things in exchange for truffles, which I guess I have spare or something. I like things. Nice stuff too. Yeah, I need to send Producing a watermelon. You're producing the paratrooper. The paratrooper is very helpful. Alright, a card can fire on an enemy. Card's fired on an enemy. Drill or shock. I don't have the trees. So I could take Kume now. I do need to start sending you to, like, not be in the city, realistically. The main goal is just to not be in the city. Alright, so if I shoot you, are you now at a point where you still can't pick that up? I mean, that's kind of tough. Right. We need to remove Rome, so I think the paratrooper this time is going to come over this way. Because all their units will die when they have no... What are you? Great engineer. What did great engineers do? This is one helpful. Come here. Okay, and then following turn you can do something. Alright, automate. If they take all the workers, that's fine. Because I don't like they make me to try to make me think about things. What? No, it's a very small amount of things.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
No. Okay, so main goal this time. Don't accidentally put units in stuff. No, there's a way to see this tree. I just don't know where it is. Which one's is this? The Civilopedia? The Civilopedia exists, right? Okay, there it is. Oh, it's a siege. Siege, I think, is what I want. Siege, improve. No. I want the one. Not melee promotions, not range promotions, not naval promotions. Okay, maybe it's range promotions. Logistics would be nice. I was hoping there'd be something. Alright, logistics needs everything at 3. Okay. Units. Units. Alright. Sorry. What menu during this? That's insane. Alright. Menu. Options. Single player quick combat. Single player quick movement. Alright. And escape. I think it's another paratrooper. Alright, you come here. You will then continue over into Sukhothai. Not you. I need influence? No. They gave me a tribute recently. That's a fair enough reason. I don't know how to... UI in this game is significantly worse than what Bit Lady gets approved to be. So can you guys not promote? Like, is that just not a thing? Go on alert. Oh, you can still move. Okay, that worked at least. Just order. No. Why do you think that I would accept that? I mean, maybe they don't actually think that. Maybe they're just bluffing. Kid leveled up. Alright, so the goal is mostly just to remove melee units around the city, because if they don't have melee units, they can't take the city. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should just be starting to push here. That's paratrooper I have. Only deploy here, I think, because I don't have sight on the other sections. I would like you to come here, so at least I can deploy this tile. Actually, here is just closer. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just check. Yeah, okay, cool. Do you have like a minus, or are you just like that much weaker? You have 75, you're 65? Okay, you're just not very good. Fair enough. Tank-wise, got one unit over here. I think I need to start pushing over against, actually, how are you on Susukotai? Okay. I need to start pushing against you. Actually, I think if I go to trade and click cities, I've got a lot of cities. No, that's my cities. If I go to cities, they have one of the city, which is the Gaul, which I can see. Okay, I mean, that's pretty easy. We just go here. And the other tank, we go similarly this direction. Oh no, who cares? Cool. I like money. What's this? No, I mean, I get the Great Lighthouse myself for free, so that's cool. I mean, I could liberate it. I'm gonna keep Sukhothai though, because I need it for winning the game. Alright, I need a building that gives a check. I don't know how to see whether I've already built a building. It just says for the first time, it's not giving me any more information. So I can go here to my tracker and see many of these things are still here. I don't understand how bankers and logic I haven't unlocked banks. Otherwise they would show up. Circus is in logic. Let's do circus. How's research been going, by the way? Alright, what about this? Cultural policies. That would be good. I mean, yeah, if I just clear this game, I get in a very different spot, you know? Only move one tile, I think, because I'm in the zone of control. That's funny. You can go back here. Wait, is your food so bad? Alright, that's apparently food focus. Well, I'm working on a farm at least.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่าย ท่านคิดว่าอย่างไร
Okay.
แน่นอน
I'm keeping capital though. Oh, I didn't use all the buttons. Okay, maybe the movement was just bad because it's in rough terrain.
มาลบกินอันนักติดเตจ
That's okay. I am perfectly content with being known as the villain. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing Civ 6. 5. I just wouldn't be playing Civ, I think. Alright. You can do this. You can shoot them. Why is there a Mayan Great Prophet in these plotters? It's kind of random. Yeah, I don't think that's likely to be a long-term issue, at least. They do have units in the way, which is very smart on their end. Never mind, they no longer have units in the way. Okay, now I'm trying to head this way. Okay, thank you. You always want a great puppet because then you don't have to apply your brain to the micro of a city that is not going to do anything for you this game. Alright, you come this way. I don't really care. Alright, well, scraps is the most useful item. Okay, so what options do you have? Drill, cover, amphibious, shock. I mean, I wouldn't hate the medic, but I think I'll just go for shock because it works with the shock one. Oh, I meant that? That's so mean. That's like a random priest. Alright. Okay. It feels like my unit was punched in the face a bunch, but that's fine. Alright, are you gone now? Good, thanks. You were most unhelpful. Alright, we're heading you over to Palenque. Alright, one more turn, no more room. Built it. Something. Workshop. Production sounds useful. You continue to come this way. Sorry. Ife and the Maya is now it's okay. Well, we're not really expecting the Maya to exist for long. We're also not expecting Rome to exist for long.
They
It's true. There you go. We will create a puppet here. So, can I also turn you into resources? I don't really need to do anything defensively, you know. Alright, you can come over here. Now, can I take, like, this turn? It seems the answer is no. Flank is, like, actually enforced. That's pretty good. That's funny. Okay, that is unfortunate. I think I need to click the Fortified till Hill button. I don't understand what it thinks it should do. Oh. I now understand. Let's click the Defend button instead. Which city? Rome. Okay. I think I need to just clear out their units. And then eventually have another unit. Oh, actually, I should have fought that ship. Empire very unhappy. Wow. Oh, no wonder my cities also. 21 generated, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I won't have an occupied city for much longer. If that helps. It would be good if you were to make it over to where the war is, you know? Cool. Let's airdrop you. Is that tile one of them? Yeah, okay, cool. Weird. Then I should be able to airdrop you closer to Palenque. Okay. I don't care. The unit was killed the boat. That makes sense. You can heal instantly. That's pretty good. Alright, you get to jump only on the way to Tikal. Unit needs orders. I mean, I guess its orders to go through Tikal, because I don't think they're likely to take Tikal this turn. Okay. This is the hope. It's unfortunate. Wait, what? Really? Okay, I don't think it really gave me sufficient warning that I was about to lose that city. If I lose this city, that would be bad. Man, city-states have hands in this game. Rebels, not good. Well, there we go. I think it's about to die, which isn't great. But, you know, it's fine. No, I need your capital specifically. Just like to think I don't know that I can just get the, like, make peace with the city-states by winning the war, you know? Okay, sorry. No, I didn't mean a lot. I meant attack. Alright, I'm gonna do the heal thing instead. you should also pillage. Because healing is nice. I guess you just can only do something, but not the rest of the stuff. Alright, City of Tikal can punch this guy. City of Kume can punch this random missionary. City of Rome. None of these people seem to be in particularly strong order. So it doesn't really matter who. A did not appear to have been very effective. Alright, unit needs orders. Okay, so Rome was captured by a city-state? Alright, that is unfortunate. Alright, strength attacking cities is very helpful. Okay, so... Okay, I thought it could attack. I suppose not. I'm not having great luck with this particular thing. The good news is, I'll be at peace next turn. Card captured? Wait, is that my capital? No. Still. Man, it really does not communicate this to you very well. Okay, we're at peace now. People should stop being mad at me. We're still at war with the city-states? Well, that's probably good, because I do need to retake Rome. But, like... How do you... Make peace. Okay, I can just say make peace with them, and then it makes peace. Do you own Rome? Valletta. I mean, Ife also owns... No. Sorry. Ife does also own 2 of my cities. Which I think will have to be retaken with this guy. But, you know, it's probably fine. Is Valletta? I think realistically I need to come to... I don't really have a nearby port to heal at. That doesn't seem that worthwhile. Okay. You get to come all the way back here. This animation is ridiculous. Okay, no, it doesn't do anything this time. Okay. Alright. It looks like I'll be losing the city of Tikal, which I don't really care that much. It's probably generally a negative thing to lose a city. I've heard that the lowest is to attack a city. Why do you think that that's a helpful thing when you literally can't do anything? Not near Babylon, at least. Yeah, okay, they did capture Tikal. Okay, so if I fire there. Oh, stop. Stop moving me around like this. I need to use my units. Okay, and then if I capture it this turn... Oh, I can't... Okay, so you... Needs power drop. I guess just over towards a card. Just needs to retake a card. Oh, that's a lot of units. That is a lot of units, I love it. Okay. Do you have something that... using money? Money would be good. Do I have a better... No, really it just looks like the paratroop is the best option. Mechanized infantry is stronger, but the paratroop is just nice. Yeah, if I can retake... I should just raise to call. Alright, so you need to deploy... I'll go there specifically. Artillery-wise, I mean... I think I need to start killing these off. Oh, they raised my city. Are they raising this city too? They can't raise Rome. No, they made it a puppet. Okay. How do you do against the city of Ife? Yeah, okay. How do you do against the city of Kalzu? Not very well. Maybe I just make peace with Ife as well. So Valletta should be the only one I'm still at war with because I need to retake Rome. And then maybe I can position for like pincer attacks on Washington and Beijing. Try to get them both in one turn. Wait, no, I can't do that yet. Maybe I can. Maybe it's just heal, you know? Alright, so that would mean that we want to start working you up towards Beijing. Which... I don't know, I guess if you heal. Well, that's rude. I literally brought you back to life. That's you as well. Alright. I don't really get this whole Empire Unhappy thing. Like, I don't... Is it just because I'm doing war at all? Because if so, that's kind of stupid. Okay, so... You only have 16 strength. Ife is 26. Rome has 16 as well. Alright, heal and attack. I mean, Kumei's dead, but like, who cares? You know, like, I only need the capitals. Sorry, actually, I'm gonna work you up. This sneak attack on America. I'll send you here. You can't go in water? You can't go in water. Well, I guess we're sending you here. Can I... it's probably very unlikely that...
Go on.
Okay. Well...
Go on.
Oh, I know, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, very well.
Okay. I feel like they probably do have civil service, but who knows? Why do I only have +10? I don't know, man. I did lose like several cities, so that probably doesn't help. So you need to, you can just fortify till heal, you know? It's fine. Beijing guy can wait a turn, you know? And heal till full. I'm gonna need to bring something else, another unit over. Alright, so I do this, I take Rome, click create puppet because I don't want to have to do micro. Then I make base with the letter. Now they still have Antium. I don't really care. I still have Sukhothai. I'm no longer at war with anyone. I did lose 2 of my cities. But losing those cities appeared to have given me a large amount of money, so I guess it just is what it is. Alright, so I need to... I keep saying so. I need to figure out what my plan is for attacking America. Thank you. Alright, you are going to start working up your way towards Beijing. Specifically, I'm actually going to send you to that pile, and then you should be able to path in a way which actually lets you get there. Similarly, we'll head you up here.
Well, go on.
Okay, so they only have the other 3 cities that I can see. Privateer can not be useful because they don't have any coastal cities. But if we pretend it is, it's good. I haven't sent any checks. I think because I researched things that I already had. And I lost a bunch of cities. Alright, I mean, I can just deploy you towards Shanghai, right? I like 25 gold. Oh, actually, you should go to this tile because it's inside a unit that I control, right? Inside a city I control, and that means I can paradrop you. Again, your job is to like vaguely walk towards America. I don't think I'm doing great at planning the pincer attack on America as much. So maybe plan in practice is just declare this war. Where the hell's Milan, by the way? That's not a problem. Unless it becomes one. The city-states in this game are much better than in other games from what's been my experience. Alright, Philadelphia is on the coast, so we go all the way over here. Now, you can deploy right next to Beijing. And then you can, like, not be that unit? Really? Flanking? I guess that makes sense. I like the gold part of getting free gold. I didn't actually need horses. Oh, they only just became allyable on the wall. Sure.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Currently, my plan is just to take Beijing. So, a trade not in conflict with that is a trade that is of interest. Yeah, I think without being able to get units, like, I might need to immediately declare war in America, actually. Which is a bit obnoxious.
Well,
oh, I meant to take that unit as well. That was actually the specific goal, was to prevent them from settling. Okay. Oh, did I get a war with any city-states? Okay, you... do you take Beijing this time? Okay. Create puppet, I don't really care what it does. Alright, that's good. I actually beat a unit with this guy in one shot. What is actually in range? Oh, this horse person. Fair enough. This is not a very significant city. Don't let the, Oh, okay. So, if I can peace out with China, that'd be cool. Oh, I have a spy. Move you to Washington. Sorry, it said something about a spy earlier. I didn't know what it meant. But I just got one for free, I think. I was like, do you want to build a spy? And I was like, not really. Man, it is impressive how impactful these things are. Alright, so I can't actually negotiate peace.
是你呀，不能接受。
But like, I'd be okay with it, you know? Can I power drop into anything I can pillage? Don't think so. Alright, power drop onto this. Which I guess I can't pillage because it's inside my territory. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's only improvements that heal units. Okay, good to know. I mean, you just continue the march towards America, right? I really just want to ignore Boston and walk towards Washington. Let's just see this, by the way. It's not great. Is that with river? Okay, yeah, I would walk around the river. Assuming I can, which is always a safe assumption. Or insofar as I can, perhaps. Okay. Always heal. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill these guys. That was all I could do. I'm gonna lose Beijing, and then I'll retake it. Alright, that's fine. Sorry, let me read this. That's fine. All of these things seem completely fine to me. Alright, let's remove that unit from existence. What city-state is at war with me? That's Grey? I thought I was only at war with Milan. Peace with you yet. I'll need to retake Beijing. I already need to retake Beijing. I actually am concerned that I'm going to lose Beijing again, and then my unit will die. Sorry, Ife's at war with me again? It's annoying. It's very annoying. Alright, so you beat that guy up. You can't beat that guy up. Sorry, let's... How do I want to use this instead? Alright, so if I do this, I should be able to beat this guy up. Okay. Alright, bonus combat strength versus cities. Your job is to get there, and then I want to blow up Washington when I can. So you had a promotion as well, which will be to attack cities. I thought I puppeted you. I didn't? Okay. Oh no, I'm raising you. I mean, that doesn't matter. Nothing you do matters then. Feels like for as fun of an idea as some of this stuff was, it isn't a very good idea. Okay. I have Beijing, right?
当然，
Yeah, that's fine. All I wanted was Beijing. I don't really care how much of a mess it was when I got it. Okay. Alright, it does look like I'll be able to goal, which was the main thing I was hoping for. It'll take less time than I spent playing Emerald. Didn't play Emerald. It'll take less time than I spent playing whatever the game was that I actually played. I don't know why. Do they want to give me Philadelphia? I was planning on taking it anyways. Alright. Can you do that? No, okay. I can get flanky bonus at least. Then I take one less damage. I'm going to do that. Oh, never mind. There we go.
The world has
Okay.
been convulsed by war.
Wait. I don't have the Civ 5 client open. Oh, all the checks that I sent earlier, I didn't receive. I'm so stupid. Oh. I was like, why haven't I sent anything? There we go. There we go. Okay, one game down. Alright, let's see what sort of stuff I sent. I sent a lot of stuff. I sent 20 mini kits and Battle Droid Commander. I sent a bunch of side cards, suitcase tag. No progressive levitate. Ooh, I sent several unlocks to Power Wash Sim, which is in my next game cycle, so that's pretty good. 2 elements to element to Pelico. I heard some jigsaws. Okay. Bunch of scraps, that's good. Jar of pickles. The jar of pickles is good. That's a check. Freeze Batarang in the water suit. More detonators. Couple red brick collectors, but did I get? I got some mini kits as well. True status, which is unfortunate. Mega Celestial pack. I don't have what's it called? Taros? What is it called? I don't have planet cards unlocked, so Mega Celestial pack is as helpful as the regular Celestial pack has been. But the Idol is one of those Turkus. Painted deck. That's right. That's actually why I wanted to goal this. Was because I couldn't figure out where Patronage was, and I wanted to unlock Painted deck because now I want to go Blatcher using my favorite. Yeah, Scholar is not a great one. Parts and scales, both actually really useful. Starting mushrooms, Chronomancer, Cactus, Balloon Archer. I think I will be probably goaling Tab soon. Ostrich Incubator, insane. 10,000 money. Okay, that's pretty good. Coffee Maker, 5 seeds. A heart. Farming, foraging, mining level. What I don't know what Return Scepter is. Logic Rock Candy, I know what that does. Some Earth TMs, which is cool. Skull Fossil. To Plat. The Versus Seeker. I don't know why Hyper Potion is listed as particularly useful, but I didn't get any of the, like I didn't get like Fly or one of the badges. Or a key item. There's a bunch of key items that I still have left. I don't even have a rod still. 2 puzzle pieces, only 2. Alright. Now, I guess while I scroll this, I can actually go to the puzzle. Oh, that's a pretty important puzzle piece. Your opponents can spam. Actually, might be lying. It's banned and you will die. Your opponents can spam it though. And then this piece clearly does not go in either of those spots. It's a possible merge. Oh, right, it goes there. I don't know why I thought that was on the edge already. I think just because I have these pieces. Well, there we go. There's the Jigsaw progress. Yeah, I mean, I think this is fine. Cool to have gold the game. 24 to go. Hell yeah. Peace.